Well, hello, friends and reptile lovers. It's another exciting day here in the 7th level reptiles snake shed. And I got ready to leave for work this morning and was just checking on a couple of things and discovered that one of my girls had laid a clutch of eggs. She's 3 days early, but as we've seen this season, those are just guidelines. They're going to give them to you when they're ready. So this girl finally laid. I've been checking on her every day for a little while. I knew she was gravid. And so this is one of those clutches that I'm hopeful for, but not quite sure what I'm going to get. This girl did lay for me last year. I've only had her. I got her as an adult 2 Augusts ago, so it is August now. So I've had her for 2 years. This is the second clutch that she has produced for me. Last year, she actually laid eggs. She laid eggs while I was out of the country in Eastern Europe. And my wife and my youngest son pulled that clutch, but she had a massive 12-egg clutch, but all of the 12 eggs were infertile. They were all slugs. And so not really sure what exactly happened. The male that bred her had produced successful clutches before, but of course, it was her first time breeding for me. And so it made me wonder if one of the reasons why the person who sold it to me was selling it was because she was not a good breeder, but I don't know for sure. And I kind of went against my normal protocol, and this girl kind of caught my attention because she was just this massive clown female, and I saw her in Daytona, and I just took a chance and I grabbed her. It was really an emotional decision because I just have a thing for really big ball pythons, and that's what I did. And so this year is a chance to see, well, what's going on? I've had her for a little bit longer. I've had longer to prep her, make sure she's feeding and up to weight. Not that she wasn't before, because she was 4,000 grams last year when she laid for me. So she definitely wasn't having too little to eat problem. But anyway, it's a different male this year, so a lot of anticipation. I did peek in, and I'm pretty sure I saw some good, viable eggs. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get her out and show you what she's hiding for us and hope for the best. Thanks for joining me, and let's take a look.
Found something this morning, a few days early. Big girl, got some eggs. Looks like some of them are good. Let's take a look and see what we got. There's some slugs in there too. Alright, so we're gonna, hey mama, get her off here. She is a few days early, and not a perfect looking clutch, but better than last year for sure. So put her in a little holding tub, check her out. Seems like she's empty, best I can tell. And this is a big clown girl, but you can see here, she must have laid them overnight. I did check on her last night, but again, she's a couple days early, so nice surprise. 2 slugs, got 2, 4, 6, 7 with this boob egg. Hopefully that one will be good. But last year we got 12 eggs, and they were all slugs from this girl, so this is a big step up. Let's get a weight on them, get them candled, and get them in the box.
right, so there we go. Definitely a better result than the first year or than last year. So that's exciting. I knew as soon as I peeked in that there was viable eggs, and I could see some slugs too. So definitely a big step up. A total of 9 eggs. 2 definitely were slugs, as you saw. Toss those out. They're no good for anything. And then we had the 6 good eggs and 1, well, the very scientific term, what is referred to in the community as a boob egg. So that egg had the little knob on the end that's not fully calcified, and you can see through it. Now, oftentimes, I've only had 1 other real boob egg in the past that came from last year from a different clutch, and it hatched and did completely fine, was great. This time, I'm not very confident that that egg is going to be viable. I tried to hold it closer. You might be able to see through the lens, you might not, but when you have the egg, you look for an embryo. There's a little circle in the middle with it kind of moves gently when you shake it, and there's a red dot, and usually there's a whole network of veins feeding that embryo so that it can grow. However, this egg did appear to have an embryo, but there were little, if any, veins that I could see. And so I'm concerned, and I mean, I honestly, I don't think it's a viable egg. I don't think it's viable today. So I don't think it's going to develop and grow into anything. However, there's an old adage in the snake breeding business: incubate till there is no debate. So we've got it in the incubator. We're going to keep it going. I've got it towards the front so I can keep an eye on it. If it starts to turn color or look like it's going bad, we will remove it and appropriately dispose of it. But for the time being, we're going to incubate it until we know for sure that it is not viable. The other 6 eggs look great. They are a little bit weak on the veins. I wouldn't say weak that I am overly concerned, but they're not quite as strong as I like to see and as some others have been this year. But they are good size, healthy, chunky eggs. I think that whole clutch was $750, and it's 7 eggs. So with the 1 smaller egg, 6 eggs, those are big, big eggs. So hopefully we'll have some really nice, large, healthy babies when they hatch. But we've got 2 months to wait for that. So we've got time to just wait and see, and maybe say a prayer or two for those little babies to come out healthy and strong. But anyway, very excited. This is, like I said, a much better result from this mom, and definitely put some of those fears of the worst to rest, and we'll look forward to seeing them soon. I'll keep you guys informed on the journey. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I'm planning to do something awesome, maybe a cool giveaway or something when we hit 5,000 subscribers, which really is not that far away. So help us get there by subscribing to the channel and sharing it with a friend who you think would like to watch this journey with us. As always, please remember to share the love of reptiles with anybody you can, and I will see you guys on the next one.